いらっしゃいませ。お客様。
いらっしゃいませ。
Welcome to episode 5 of Cabaret Club Czar, and the section this time is going to be finishing up Ai's training as well as Club Jupiter's defeat. Now the reason I have these sections like this, as mentioned in the last episode, because again, people have short attention spans and they want to try to skip to certain parts where they happen to be at right then and there. So that's why I segmented them the way I did. Now, starting off from the last episode, we're now going to be on the 4th date, so let's go ahead and give you the answers for that particular session. The first session's answers is right here. And if you want to try to pause whenever you see the answers, by all means do so. It would make things a lot easier for you, and more importantly, you can simply follow along. Because after all, unlike with me, you're going to have a hell of a long cutscene in order for you to actually get to the answers part. So I'm just making it easy for you by doing this. So after the 4th session, however, there's going to be a 2nd date, which is something that you must win. Well, about that. Yeah, luck was not on my side, and by the way, 3/4 of those balls that got knocked in were primarily I only sunk the 1 and the 2 ball, and she sunk the rest. Ouch. But thankfully, the actual session won't continue until you actually succeed in pretty much having a perfect date. So yeah, you'll end up still continuing on where you last left off. So you'll have many attempts to actually defeat I in certain dates, like for instance pool. Oh, and don't get too comfortable because there's also darts as well. In that case, before you even get to the date that has darts, which by the way is one of your hostess, you might want to play a few games of darts and get some good darts. That way you'll be able to beat the hell out of your hostess in darts. However, the only reason why I have cut the date the way I did is because it was practically the same outcome, except this time I actually fouled before actually shooting in the 9-ball. So yeah, this was literally, you either have a bad lesson or a perfect lesson, depending on how the outcome went. So there you go. And with that, we go on to the final session of this whole entirety of Ai's training. And again, try to pause for all the good results, because these actually will max out the meter faster. Otherwise, you'll end up having to start this session all over again. Or if it's good, you'll continue on. Like anything bad, again, you're going to be forced to do it again. And you won't continue on until later. And since this is the final session, now we actually unlock the side quest that just so happens to be a part of Ai's training. So that's literally two hostesses down. I almost said salesperson. Oh my god. I don't want to remember Waffle House. It's been a long time. So anyway, the hostesses will all have a side quest. And I want to make an error clear that I made in episode 1, that there's actually 6 side quests hidden by hostesses, not 5, but you do have 3 other mandatory side quests, in the Postcard Pro that you had to get the Cabaret Club open in order for to do. So, yeah, those 3 were mandatory, but the 6 of them, not 8, okay. Damn it, I made a mistake. I meant to say the 6 that was hidden, not 5, is basically going to be off of your hostesses. And this one actually is an easy, chill-out thing to do. All you practically have to do is just follow the dialogue and choose whatever you want. It does not matter. The response may be different, but again, it does not matter. So long as you respond, this will be primarily the easiest side quest from out of all of your hostesses. Because the remainder, yeah, they're gonna have some violence involved. Specifically Saki. So, yeah, bear that in mind. But all you're doing is just chilling out on the bridge with Ai. Kinda makes me wish that Majima would have went out with her instead of who he went out with in Yakuza 5. We don't talk about that in Yakuza 5. Anyway, all in all, it's a actual beautiful a beautiful night sky, yes. Even though it's gray, but it's still a beautiful night sky. And at least it makes the river look good. That is, until you get an up close and personal look at the river itself, then you realize it's polluted as hell. But it is still one of those games that, with the right amount of rendering, it would look like they're talking in a beautiful moonlight with an ocean backdrop and the lights of the city. And again, that would make for a romantic backdrop. Problem is, this is only them being friends. But again, you want to answer the way you want to answer. Okay, so for those of you who want to pick I'm all business all the time, I will pretty much respond with that you can be somewhat of a stick in the mud sometimes. I mean, she appreciates the fact that you're all business, but sometimes you gotta let loose. But this is the response I went with because, after all, I'm pretty sure there's a good number of people who play Yakuza 0 who really want to ship Majima with Ai. After all, throughout the entirety of their training, he was practically flirting with Ai. I mean, although he was doing that to train her, he, in a way, kind of liked her. And I don't blame her, even though she did kick my ass in pool, just saying. So, that would mark the end of, this pretty much marked the end of Ai's sub-story, and we've got the completion point for it. Not to mention, we also got, experience points for Ai getting that quest, not to mention a videotape we have to view later for Mr. Libido. So there's our stomping crew, and we're gonna go take the Jupiter Challenge, and we're gonna go stomp Jupiter into the ground, finally. Because after all, Jupiter deserves it because their owner doesn't know anything about dress code policies. So, Kizuka decides to make one last attempt to try to crush Club Sunshine, and unfortunately for him, it's not going to work out that easily. If you have been grinding all of your sexy hostesses, you're pretty much going to win this. Hands down, no problem. And if Yuki and I have been made into sexy hostesses, you're definitely gonna curb stomp Kizuka, no problem. Now, if Misobe was among that group, yeah, I probably would be making a lot more money than what I would be making now. But that's not going to be the case, because I haven't actually beaten the disco dance, or at least started the disco dance side quest yet. It's not that, it's just the fact that I have to actually do that 3 times, and it can be annoying, actually. So, with that said, let's get started with our complete and utter crushing of Club Jupiter. And oh, that's cute. Club Jupiter's got a head start. We're gonna crush those bastards right into the ground. They don't know who the fuck they're dealing with. Now, I told you all before that you need a C rank or higher to at least compete with the clubs. Now, it's gonna come to the point where Jupiter is going to start off and start taking HP right off the bat. However, once Majima starts getting fever time, he'll replenish HP. But another thing that will help replenish some HP is if you actually get the signals for the girls correctly. That's why I said that you might want to level up all of your hostesses at least to level 10 or higher. Right now we got poor and average customers, but once the mega rich come in, oh, that's when things really are going to get interesting. And once again, getting the signals correctly will definitely help your hostess maintain her customer. Because Kizuna is going to try to start off and hit you as fast as you can, or as fast as he can, in the HP. And of course, right off the bat, one of my girls already have a very low HP because of the fever time. But the thing is, Kizuna only does it once. If you do it, all the girls' HP is going to be recovered. He's not going to be able to do fever time again. I mean, he'll do it one more time, but he won't do it. He'll actually wait for the meter to be full first. And even then, he'll think he's won by default, but he's only going to do fever time at least twice. And even then, it's going to be like a level 1 fever. So, you just keep healing up your girl by giving the right signals, and you'll be just fine. Do not, however, give anybody any gifts. And there is a reason for that. That fever time that he just did cost him a lot of freaking money. And every time you get yourself a fever time, use it. For the love of God, use it. Oh, and don't give your girl rewards either. Praise them, but don't give them rewards. That's another thing you need to do, is to praise your girl whenever there comes down for the check. I should have extended the session, but there's a good chance when I do, he's going to use fever. That's the reason why he's holding that. He's holding that specifically for girls who do long sessions. So that way, when you do a fever, he could take your customers. But if you do short sessions, he's not going to do that. He'll just weaken your girls by just using the fever to drain their energy. But so far, so good. I know it looks like he's beating me, but no. No, he's not. Because the difference between his quota and mine? My quota has not been filled yet. His already has. So that's as far as he goes. That meter does not mean... Oh, there's a Mega Rich. And look at that. We pretty much won. Oh, shit. I should have helped. But, oh, damn it. That's the one thing I should have did was help. But thankfully I hit that, fever time. And now even the Mega Rich is happy. And with that, we've pretty much won this. We've won hands down. I mean, there's nothing he can literally do. And let's just give the check. I messed up big time on that one. And she didn't recover any HP. Damn. It was that one mistake I made, but at least I'm still winning anyway. Let's help her. Yeah, I should have really helped the other one so I could gain some more HP and have her come back out here. Oh man. Yuki is gonna pretty much be the top waitress hostess this time. Why'd I say waitress? Alright. Keep it going and we'll get a lot of money. And more importantly, we'll have another fever coming in to heal everybody up. Actually, I could do that now. And let's get her and praise the girl. And again, don't give out any rewards to anybody or any gifts to anybody. Because again, the higher your rank, the more expensive your gifts are going to be. Oh, and let's not forget, the higher your level for all your girls are, the more expensive they're going to be for working the shift. So we've pretty much got this in the bag. We got 31 more seconds. We won this. And it's all thanks to the Mega Rish. I should have extended the session. That would have gave me more money. But sometimes when you... Oh, god damn it. I meant to say sometimes when you extend the session, they do not want to extend the session even though they ask for it. So that's something I didn't want to take a risk on. So we got a wealthy one and we only got 21 seconds left. Hopefully, I get enough money to where I can just go on ahead and hit another fever time and just make sure that rich guy get happy. But again, we are doing just fine. Oh, another Mega Rich just showed up and there's 10 seconds left on the clock. Ah, this is hilarious. Oh, now Jupiter attacks. Jupiter basically dropped all of our HP, but that's it. That was their second attack. There's nothing they can do. We won this. We won this hands down. See? As I told you, Jupiter has basically come in with gifts, and they came in with a $600,000 cast. We had almost $1 million yen cast. Almost $1 million yen cast of hostesses. And I think Yuki is the one that's made the most money. But we took a lot of fans from him though. Whatever the case, we won. However, it's not over yet. Our battle has just begun. Meaning that in order for us to completely crush Club Jupiter, we're gonna have to actually completely crush Kizuka. And that's pretty much the next thing on the list, which you gotta do in a few minutes. So now we're gonna have to beat this guy up for everything that he's done. including wearing camouflage and flip-flops in a damn Hostess club. He must have the tackiest club that I have ever seen in my life. But at the end of the day, unlike Hino at Club Mars, he respects Saki and at least try to make sure nothing bad happens to her. The rest of his girls, up until recently when he became a star, he was treating them fairly. And then Tsukiyama came and just gave him a lot of money and a position in the 5 stars, and then he became a complete and total dick. So, yeah. At least he cares about Saki. Not gonna save him, though. Well, to be fair, it may. Because, this guy, how shall I put it? He is, without a doubt, a very interesting opponent. Due to the fact that he's, got 2 bars of health like a normal boss. However, he's got grapple moves. He also's got diving body press. And more importantly, he's going to use tornado DDTs. No, I'm not kidding. You're going to see it in a little bit. And also Hurricane Ranas as well. So he's practically a wrestler. He's a wrestler that does strong style. I know, I'm being a little bit too hard on strong style, but let's be blunt. Strong style is pretty over freaking rated. Let's just get it over. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I just got super kicked. I don't feel too good right now. Hey! Cut that out. Alright, that's it. I am getting sick and tired of being super kicked. You're not the Bucks. You're not Shawn Michaels. Stop doing that. Oh, there's a tornado DDT. Well, at least he changed up his moves. Oh, okay, now that's starting to get really annoying. But again, he's not really that hard. Yeah, he hits hard, but he's not that hard. I should have just stuck with the slugger and just beat him half to death. And just used bat nunchucks. Because that's basically all you need to do. Is to just keep him under control. The funny part is, what he's practically going to unlock after I'm finished with him is going to surprise you. As instead of unlocking like Breaker, Thug is completely broken completely in Limit. Instead of instead of breaking open Slugger, this guy actually breaks open Breaker. So with that said, we got our 5 million. I think it's time for us to go. And now, after that fight where I just got spammed tornado DDTs on, god damn, I'm tired of tornado DDTs now. Hope I never have to run through that again in the series. But, with that said, he's done. He's going to shut down his club. And more importantly, he's going to try to go into hiding because Tsukiyama is going to try to kill him just like he tried to kill Hino. Actually, more like he killed Hino. So, yeah. He only joined the 5 stars because of the fact that Tsukiyama told him that he stick with him, he'll get a lot of money. And the moment Club Sunshine defeated him, Tsukiyama is gonna cut him loose. And why is Tsukiyama doing this? Well, that will eventually be revealed within the next 2 clubs. So, with that said, he's making his exit, and Suki is now officially, Saki, damn it, is now officially a part of Club Sunshine. Well, at least Saki wasn't mistreated. In fact, Saki basically was, offered to Majima to try to keep her with a job, and more importantly, to make sure that she's taken care of and in good hands. So deep down, despite him violently attacking our club, he's actually a good guy, like Saki had said. The money had only, corrupted him. And that's all there is to it. Well, for him, the rest of the 5 stars are just general scumbags. He's literally the lesser of 5 evils. And that's the scary part. I just want to point that out, that he happens to be the nicest of the 5. Because, oh boy, Club Mercury's a piece of work, and then there's Club Venus. Yeah, you might want to try to do your best to train any platinums you get when you get to Club Venus, because Club Venus, yeah, he's not playing around, and he's gonna pull some dirty tricks that'll give you a terrible handicap once you get to him. Oh, by the way, that's Kotomi, and Kotomi is basically putting out hits for Tsukiyama. And yeah, she too have a video as well. And that's when we complete this. How we complete it, it's gonna take about 5 more parts. But, ladies and gentlemen, we've unlocked the slug. Oh wait, that does unlock the slugger sound. Never mind. And we get 1 billion yen. So yes, I will see you in the next episode of Cabaret Club Czar, because now we're going to start working on Club Mercury. And a big tip, power up your waitresses. You're going to need all the HP you can get. See you guys next time.